One morning on May 31st, 2024, Clint Eastwood woke up to the sound of birds chirping outside his Carmel home. At 94, his day begins a bit slower, but his spirit was as vigorous as ever. The sun cast a golden color over the Pacific Ocean, a view that never failed to inspire him. Clint shuffled to the kitchen, where his daughter Francesca was already brewing coffee. She greeted him with a warm smile and a happy birthday, Dad. They shared a quiet breakfast, reminiscing about the old days of film sets and spaghetti westerns. Later, Clint headed to his study where he found a script waiting on his desk. It was a project he'd been considering for a while, a story about an aging cowboy facing his last adventure. He sat down. The weight of the years and experiences guided his pen. Writing had become a passion, a way to keep his creative juices flowing. By noon, his close friends and family gathered for a small celebration. They shared stories, laughter, and marveled in his energy. Clint's old friend, Morgan Freeman, raised a toast to the man who taught us all what it meant to be tough, yet tender. As the day wound down, Clint found himself back on the porch, the evening sky ablaze with colors. He felt a deep sense of gratitude for the life he'd lived and the stories he'd told. As he watched the sun set over the ocean, Clint Eastwood smiled, ready for whatever adventure lay ahead. Clint Eastwood has had an extensive, prolific career in the film industry spanning over 6 decades. As of 2024, he is featured in around 20 films as an actor. Additionally, he has directed over 40 films. Eastwood's career began in the 1950s and has become one of the most iconic figures in Hollywood, known for his roles in westerns, action films, and dramas, as well as for his work behind the camera. He has produced many films. Clint Eastwood starred in many westerns throughout his career. Some of the most notable ones are A Fistful of Dollars, 1964, For a Few Dollars More, 1965, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, 1966, Hang 'em High, 1968, Two Mules for Sister Sarah, 1970, The Beguiled, 1971, High Plains Drifter, 1973, Joe Kidd, 1972, The Outlaw Josie Wells, 1976, Pale Rider, 1985, Unforgiven, 1992, The Mule, 2018. While not a traditional Western, it has elements that pay the same situation. Clint Eastwood's time on the TV series Rawhide, that went from 1959 to 1965, was a period in his career helping to establish him as a leading actor in Hollywood. Here are a few stories and noticeable aspects from his time on the show. Eastwood played the role of Rowdy Yates, a young and sometimes reckless cowhand who matured into a competent and respected trail boss as the series progressed. This character development helped Eastwood display his range as an actor and laid the foundations for his later roles in westerns. Rawhide was Eastwood's big break in Hollywood. Before landing the role of Rowdy Yates, he had struggled with minor roles and bits of parts in movies. The consistent work on a popular TV show provided him with the experience and visibility he needed to advance his career. The shooting schedule for Rawhide was intense. The cast and crew often worked long hours, 6 days a week in challenging conditions. Filming frequently took place outdoors, which meant dealing with the elements and the demands of the action-packed scenes. Eastwood's dedication and work ethic during this time was nothing short of remarkable, helping him build a reputation as a reliable and professional actor.